Hello everybody! So we are on my first day off of the week and it's beautiful now, and I've got a list of projects I want to do this weekend. I'm off on Sunday, Monday this week. So first thing first, I went down to get a table, and that was matching my other furniture I had picked up last week for my basement. I'm currently hanging out with my chickens. I just gave them some vegetables. So as you can see, they're all happy picking away at the vegetables, and I haven't seen them playing with the swings yet. So I don't know if they're gonna do anything with them, but whatever. It took like 5 minutes to do the swing, so that's no problem. And I also moved the coop today, so they have some grass. I usually do about every second day, and I think probably either later today or tomorrow I'll pull the coop a little further away, more in the tree area. So I'm gonna go show you my new table, and then I'll take you along on my today's projects and maybe tomorrow's. We'll see how long this is gonna last. This one's having a fight with a piece of cucumber. That's quite funny. So today they got some orange peppers, red peppers, some pieces of apples, some lettuce, and some pieces of cucumber. And this is like the shady space. They have access under the coop. I don't know if anybody can see anything. So here is the table I picked up. It's like a sofa table with the tile on top, and it's fitting just right inside my little rav. It looked really small from the outside, but I'm always surprised at the amount of stuff I can fit in there. So that table is gonna go just behind my brown couch. It kind of preserved the 70s look I wanna go with. We'll need a little bit of cleaning, but yeah, these people decided that they didn't want that that sofa table anymore. I think they said they had something custom made for them, and they were just using it in the meantime. And yeah, so she phoned me this morning, or no, yesterday, telling me it was ready for pickup. So I went to their new location and I picked it up. So next thing we're doing is taking this little blue pool, which serve as a water bowl for horses and a pool for the dogs to just cool off in there. The dogs are currently in the cow pen playing, and Molly's been trying to get in the cow's water trough, and it's kind of small for her, so I'm gonna bring this up in there and I'll fill it up with water, and then I'll show you the new watering area for the horses. So I'm at the pen. I opened this area here so it gives better access to the top end area, the north part. Here are the horses. The cows are right down that ditch over there. So here's the new thing. My old trough actually didn't have any leaks, so I decided to just bring this up, and I'm filling it with water right now. They already came in and had a sip, and that hose was just popping up, so I found this on the ground and MacGyvered a sort of a clamp to leave it in there. So the pool is gonna go in this corner as far as I can stretch that hose, and the dogs have this whole area here to play in, and they cannot get out, so that's great. And this is what Molly was playing in, so now it's all dirty. So that gives them a nice area to play when I cannot really monitor them too much, and it's safe for them to be in. I'm not gonna leave them here if I'm not around, but if I'm close by. I see Molly, she's trying to get in the tub, the little RV tub. So here's the old pool. I think I've had this thing for 8 years. I'm surprised there's no leak in there. Maybe there is, I don't know. So we'll find out soon enough. And I'm gonna continue on and get back to you. So the update on the gophers. I've trapped quite a bit, but I've lost I think 6 traps so far. The new rat traps are still there. They haven't caught many gophers. I think 2, 3 each. But the other ones I've lost seriously 6 traps. So I ordered some more from Lee's Trap Works. They are on their way starting tomorrow. I think he said he will put them in the mail. And then I ordered 2 different other gopher traps. I'm gonna try them, see how it works. I'm gonna have an arsenal of them. So 5 more. I've got 2 left of my oranges, and 5 more are on their way. I'm gonna have 2 different models, two different models that are coming to. I think one of them is arriving, when is it, on Thursday or Friday, and the other one should be not far behind. So I'm quite excited to get these ones too. So I'm gonna have like many different ones to fool the gophers. It's a big problem. These gophers, there's so many of them. It's maddening. I cannot believe how many I have this year. So for the remaining ones, what I just did is made a little hole right at the top here. So I'm gonna be able to tie these ones to rocks as well, because this is crazy. These traps, they're worth quite a bit of money, and I don't want to keep ordering when I can just tie them up, being smart and tie them up. So that way I'm gonna put a little bit of string, attach them to rocks, and that should keep them around. So what's happening is when the gopher is trapped in there, coyotes, hawks, whatever, foxes, they come and they pick up the gopher, but the trap is there too, and they cannot get the gopher out of there, but they want the gopher, so they just take the whole thing. And I don't know where they are. They're not on my land, that's for sure, because I've been around and I cannot find them. So there you go. Probably I have a couple of lucky neighbors that've got all my traps. I hope they're using them. Otherwise, I don't know, when archaeology people, they're gonna dig them out of the ground in hundreds of years. They're gonna wonder what kind of apparatus that is for, and that's gonna be funny. Anyways, I hope I can find them, because I'd like to have a lot of them around, because even on the north side of the pasture there's a lot there, the gophers, I mean, there's a lot of gophers in there too. I'd like to put traps up there as well. So I'm gonna go install those with Twain, and I'll show you how it looks like. So here we are, not tied up, and all the way to the big knot inside the hole I just made here. So this is kind of loose here, and the trap is ready to go in the hole. So that way, if they pulled it out, this is going to be like quite difficult for them to drag. So we'll see what will happen. Hopefully this will work. And I put the other one right here because that's where I've been striking a lot. It's the same deal. Blue string attached to the little piece of rock. Well, it's not a rock, it's a broken patio tile, and in the hole. So I'm gonna leave them at that, and I'll see if I catch anything, and if they actually get dragged, or if somebody is stealing my traps, which I doubt. So it's that'd be weird if somebody would just come here and steal my traps. So I'm gonna go see what the dogs are doing and probably bring them in, because it's getting quite hot for them right now. See you then. A little update on the traps. So as I was saying, I thought there was a fox or something taking my traps, and look what I've got. 2 traps from the neighbor. And he just showed up and he brought me my traps back. He says there's a fox family of foxes living under his shed at his house, and I had a little conversation with him a couple of weeks ago about these traps. So when he saw them on his property, he brought them back to me, which is great. So I'm still missing a few. He knows about it, which one and how many. So hopefully I'll find them and bring them back to me. So that's yay! I've got 2 more little updates. So I'm gonna go do some holes in them and tie them to rocks and put them back to work. Hi, this is day number 2 of projects, and I'm doing the shelter, and I wanted to get going on it before I actually start a video, because I had no real idea of what I was going to do to lift it up. So what I've been using is a car jack right down at the bottom here, and a block, and then a big post to push it up. I had to do like by steps, and now the ladder's in there, so I can go, and on top of it right here, they're like over top of each other, and I need to move it out and the other piece in, so I can make it straight. So I'm gonna get going at it and see what I can do. It's another beautiful day, but it's very hot right now. Working in the sun like this, I had to stop to gather my stuff like drill, work pouch and whatnot. So I'm gonna get going, and then I'll show you the results or along the way, because I also just wanted to mention that I had it propped up before and the whole thing fell down, so I had to start again, come up with a better plan for propping it up like this. That would be very useful to have a tractor with some forks in it, but you do what you gotta do, and you gotta be what's the word, you gotta be inventive, I guess, to find out ways to make it work with the tools you have. So stay tuned. Those 2 are the ones that were on top of each other. So I took the pry bar and then I pushed it out, so it usually fits under here, and when it broke, it lifted up on this way. So I had to release a little bit of tension out of the car jack, and I pry this on top, and then I'll push it all back up, and that should help me to put these bits all at the same spot. So what we're hearing right now is just the wood placing itself, and fun times. And we are done. It's not super pretty because this is kind of a little out, but on the inside I've got this 2x4 screwed onto here, so it's gonna hold, and it's gonna give me some time to finish the sides later because it's too hot right now. And these two sides, there should be like nailed into like this here. Shouldn't be nailed onto the shelter itself, but it actually looks so much better. So I've got a straight shelter now. It's not pretty, but it's gonna hold. So now I'm gonna go check on the horses and take a break because I'm very, very sweaty. And since I've plugged the gopher traps yesterday, it's actually been striking quite a bit, which is good. And sorry I'm out of breath. It was hard labor to put that there by myself, and I'm pretty happy that I figured it out. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna go check on these gopher traps. Everybody's doing okay. The horses are good. Their water is still pretty full, and I dunked my arms in there to cool myself off a little. I've decided to let the bottom tank dry out, so they're gonna be more inclined of coming up here. Here's Jip to drink and hang out, so that's gonna spare a bit of the front pasture, and they still have a lot of wiggle room around to walk and stuff. So I'll move a block of salt up here to for them to lick, and so they're gonna hang out here. If it rains, they're gonna go down. That way I might not have to block the way. We'll see how they're gonna do, but they hang out closer to the water. Now they're pretty chill. Here's Sandy on the other side, and Star being silly with the pool. I don't know what she's doing. She's funny. So I'm also gonna move their feeding area into the cow pen. Same thing to kind of promote staying up here. And that's another project, fixing that fence, but at least I'm glad the shelter is done. So it was long overdue. So I'm gonna go hang out inside with the dogs and have something cold to drink, and I'll catch you up later. So it's the end of day number 2 of stuff to do, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm tired now. I've got too much sun, I think, a little bit of a heat stroke. So I'm gonna leave you to the cows that are just under me here. I don't know if you can see them. And the cows, I call them cows, they're steers. And they're resting in the shades. They use the trees for scratching posts and stuff. So they're quite content. I just went around to check my gopher traps. I had 3 full, and out of 5, do I have 5? I've got 6, so 3 out of 6. And I just went on checking the horses. I filled up the waters. So I'm ready for a nap or to call it a day and just go relax. That's been a very busy weekend. I've done a lot of stuff, so hopefully I'll have some more adventure throughout, like positive adventures throughout the week, and I'll see you then. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed these videos. Thank you.